home with my wife and my child and a six-pack of beer. I pondered that name for 15 minutes after I saw the poster stapled to a phone pole on the corner of Grand and 21st. That was a couple of years ago. I was already in my 40s then, so I didn't go out on a whim just to see a band named Alpha Male and the K9 Mystery Blood, just because I liked the name, just as if I'm 25 and every day's a stone summer day. My band was always gigging then. REM was still kicking then. I drove that Ford Granada Mom and Dad gave to me after they got 'em a Ford LTD, and there was music on MTV. I smoked my manager's pot. I got laid quite a lot by my standards. Planes hadn't flown into towers yet. We hadn't had a loose cannon president yet. We didn't have all this credit card debt hanging over the house like a cloud, ensuring there's not a lot of drugging allowed. The body can't take it, the wallet can't hang. I'm singing all the songs I've sang for years, and when it's a band gig, it's rocking. And when it's solo, the people talking while I'm singing make me depressed. You think I could take a hint? My time came and went. Yeah, there's many times I came and went in a manner of speaking. My conscience is leaking. The world has changed and the good times are gone. We get to be the poor folks who greet the dawn of this new age of fear, surveillance and sleaze and bombs in your carry-ons and way too many enemies. I bet their name was menstrual blood, and the A&R guy said that's no good. You gotta change it to mystery. Then we can target a broader base goth dog lover market. I love my boy, he's becoming a drummer. He got a drum kit from Santa. At this rate, by summer, he'll be keeping a beat in a world that needs a metronome shoved up its ass so hard all voices will raise in a heavenly choir. Shit'll get straight, me and my brother'll hug. We'll dance like we did in the decade of the good drugs. I'm spitting my jeans in an ocean that's rising, clinging to Jesus with some compromising of how it was handed to me from my mom and my daddy, the preacher, who watched all that TV in a cream recliner, frowning through life like a stone hardliner. You could not faze his ass. He knew Jesus died for his sins and was raised from the dead. And I've always wondered, why can't he stay dead? It doesn't change a single good thing he said. It was all St. Paul's trip, the resurrection. Why can't he just be a nice Jewish guy who was super clued in and showed us the way to salvation from sin? And that doesn't mean if you're not quote unquote saved, you fry like a slice of country ham in your grave. It's a great big world. Life is a joke. Arabs and Christians, Pepsi and Coke, and people so gorgeous it causes them pain, and nobody gives any sympathy for something like that. You suffer in silence or form a band with a name that appeals to goth dog lovers everywhere, on a poster that's seen by a 43-year-old bastard walking to work at 8:15, 11 an hour for all that he does. You can't be a has-been when you never was, going all day long without eating till all of my seriously overheating, and my legs are getting wobbly walking down the stairs to smoke another cig in the cold fresh air, wondering why I do the things I do, and I do them every day, and it can't turn out good living this way. But live this life I must, and in some fuzzy God I'll trust. I'll kiss my wife, I'll kiss my son, and maybe someday I'll go for a run. Maybe someday a song will stick. I'll walk around like I got a big boat. Maybe someday my boy'll drum in a hippie jam band that plays out some. He'll take after daddy, get in a van, go to places only young people can, doing things only young people do, banging those skins at Bonnaroo, rocking the dreadheads, dancing in the mud before alpha male in the canine mystery blood. God go with him. was happening, and you know it, Mr. Jones. I learned the golden rule from Vagabond. Younger than I was, younger than I was, younger than I was, younger than I was, younger like Buzz, got a right buzz, doing what the hell I wanna do just because. Younger than I was, 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 upper lip buzz, doing what every teenage boy does. Thank you. We are Tom and Womack in the Ruins, and thank you so much for coming out. And you're getting ready for Mr. Stubbs' single release party, which is already in effect. He's not playing yet, but the party is on now. I have declared it to be so. Raising the dead on the bombed out stage. A bunch of drunk potheads about my age. Chewing out rivers of propane language. Guitar strangles out love and anguish. The only things that make sense of it all. Speed, weed, and alcohol. I play a mean lick, guzzle my beer. Someday my vision will all come clear. Nobody hurts me when I'm in my sin. I'm just another failed Presbyterian. I'm a minor rock star with a bell on my balls. Speed, weed, and alcohol. Sticking with the whiskey, watching my weight. Girl, I don't know, turning into my day. Working myself with a headphones on. Interested in swimming in a cesspool of sin. I'm not gonna harm you, I'm not gonna rape you. I'm extending invitation and tomorrow will stay with you. All I wanna do is make sense of it all. All I wanna do is make sense of it all. Robin drunk Peter to pay John Paul. Taking her back to a porcelain doll. All I wanna do is make sense of it all. Speed, weed, and alcohol. 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 Thank you. Are you having a nice time so far? Do you like this new coat here? Lisa gave this to me for my birthday.
Yay, you look fabulous. You look like rock.
And wish happy birthday to Lisa too.
We're Scorpios.
The two Scorpios
We need all
in the
the
world.
attention.
The only two Scorpios who haven't had sex.
With each
Scorpios in
other.
a band. Yeah, I've never had sex at all. This is my son. I don't know how it happened. 3 wise men came from the east the night he was born. That's all I know. Anyway. Oh, excuse me a second. All right. This is called Pay It Forward. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, back. got through the Civil War, Vietnam, and Rocky IV. We got through World War II, and we'll get through this too. How the hell did this all happen? It passes all understanding, but we got through James Buchanan, and we'll get through this too. We got through the Great Depression, we got through the Great Recession, we got through W, and we'll get through this too. We're in uncharted waters, and much is true. But God will smile upon us if we do what we must do, and that's to love each other, shake each other's hand, stop with all the insults, and do the best we can. We got through the swine flu, disco, and Abatu. I got over Mary Lou, and we'll get through this too. He lies every time he breathes. He's never known empathy. I bet that I'm as scared as you, and we'll get through this too. How the hell did this all happen? It surpasses all understanding, but we got through W, and we'll get through this too. We're in uncharted waters, and much is true. But God will smile upon us if we do what we must do. God will smile upon us as we shake each other's hand, stop with all the insults, and do the best we can. I believe in my philosophy, I believe in democracy, I believe in me and you, and we'll get through this too. We'll get through this too. We'll get through this too. Thank you. The Pizza Boys said, you gotta be tough in Hoboken. He was laughing when he said it, but he wasn't joking. Pizza Boys spoke truth, word to the wise. Hoboken bands might be all just little guys, but if you stick it out too far in that town, you'll get it broken.
Hoboken.
The most populated spot in the United States is Hoboken.
Hoboken.
50,000 people, 1 square mile. Hoboken. 5-floor walk-ups with stores on the bottom, fire escapes with flower pots on. The birthplace of Francis Albert Sinatra, Hoboken. We gave this ride to a hippie band through the bus station in Jersey City.
Jersey City.
Manhattan was looming like a granite planet. It was scary and pretty. The new music seminar drove us all in like bats to thank us for the ride. They got us higher than bats, and we struggled on to Hoboken, charged with chronic electricity. We had a plan to put up posters for our show. Enthusiastic young rock and roll bands do that sort of thing, you know. When you're young in a band, every breath is ambrosia. We borrowed a Sharpie from a Korean grocer, and we set out putting our posters up on lampposts, all in a row. There's a short little foreign dude named Muscles that lives in Hoboken. He was standing there cussing on his stoop with a drop-down log of groceries, and all his beer bottles had broken. Somebody said something sounded like fag before you could light one and take one drag. We had a face full of pissed off immigrant live in Hoboken. Came at us banging a car bumper on the street with one hand. Where he got it, where he left it, I neither know nor ever care to understand. Started punching himself and yelling, "You feel lucky?" Billy tried to hand him a poster and said, "We're a band from Kentucky." And by the time he backed us all the way across Washington Street, he had friends. People have a tendency to carry baseball bats around in their cars in Hoboken. A plot to kill John Gotti was cooked up in a bar in Hoboken. When you got a face full of Hoboken homeboy with friends and he's pissed, the last thing you want to do is talk like this. That's blood to the dadgum sharks in Hoboken. Punches flew, fuses blew, and so did we. I wound up in the Domino's 3 blocks north, shouting out my tale of misery. My mind was blown, I was cotton-mouthed scared. Not one of them dough-slinging sons of bitches cared. They asked me to leave. Pizza boy laughed at me. The pizza boy says, "You gotta be tough in Hoboken, Hoboken." He was laughing when he said it, but he wasn't joking. Hoboken. Pizza boys both truth and word to the wise. Hoboken bands might be all just little guys, but if you stick it out too far in that town, you'll get it broken. Hoboken. I went to Indy in the rain to a club that wasn't never gonna have me again. A bottle of Chianti in the passenger seat, 90 miles an hour down a dead-end street. I was lonely, I was tired. I worked for myself and I still get fired. I came from Cleveland with a gun, 6 strings on it, and I play every one. I love the Lord, or at least I try. Where in the hell will I go when I die? I like the Stones, I like dogs, I like late night drunk dialogues. I went to Indy in the rain to a club that wasn't never gonna have me again. A bottle of Chianti in the passenger seat, 90 miles an hour down a dead-end street. I turned my foul ups into rhyme. Life takes up a whole lot of my time. I still like booty on the street I see, but I'm not as horny as I used to be. And thank God for that. It's a pain in the ass, waiting for the pangs of conscience to pass. Now I just drink, except when I don't, you're either gonna get a good show or you won't. The highway's alive with a dangerous man, acting as foolish as I possibly can. I drive on to Indy to play my show, or maybe just play half a show and go and drive on away with wine and weed, thinking a spanking is what I need. I find me a hotel, get off the road, get into bed and feel kinda cold. I didn't get busted, nobody died. I got me tomorrow to show a new side. Throw out the bad, keep all the good. Right now I don't even know if I could. All of my blessings and all of my gifts, teetering off the edge of a cliff, drinking and driving all week long, dancing with the devil, looking for songs. I've done everything I could to kill myself and take other people with me. By all rights, I should be in prison. The Lord is my shepherd, but Lord, how I want. I went to Indy in the rain to a club that wasn't never gonna have me again. A bottle of Chianti in the passenger seat, 90 miles an hour down a dead-end street. Thank you. This is a song I wrote on Todd Snyder's tour bus in 2006, I think it was. Going through a rough time in life, dead-end job, music career in the toilet. Go over to a friend's house and he's got a swimming pool, and something magic happened, and had a great time with my boy who's back there on the drums now. He was much younger at the time, obviously being 2006 and all. And I wrote this song on a piece of scrap paper, and I brought it home with me, and when I walked in the front door off of the tour, Nathan was sitting in the recliner in the living room watching Sweet Life of Zach and Cody or some shit like that. And I said, boy, I've written the song and you're in it. Do you want to hear it? And he went, sure. So we went out on the front porch, and the song is the same 3 chords over and over and over again. It never changes. It's like Gloria or a Wild Thing or something. And the reason for that is I had no music. I had no tune. All I had was these scribbled words on a piece of scratch paper that I balanced on my knee rather precariously, sitting there on the front porch. And I was just vamping it. I was just making it up as I went along. And so after I got done with it, Nathan scooted over to me. He was 7 years old at the time. Reached as far up as he could, and he put his arm around my shoulder, and I decided the song was finished. I wasn't going to change a thing to it ever again, and I haven't. It's even the same strings on the guitar. I haven't changed a thing. It's been a nice day We all went swimming, me and my sweetheart and our boy. It's been a nice day, we had a good time. The sun was shining and life was joy. It was at a friend's house, we got invited. We can't afford a swimming pool ourselves. Our beds are unmade, our bills are half paid, but we got beans up on the shelf. I'm 43 now, my hair is going. I got a shaky sense of self-esteem. But in that water, that smile on my boy's face, for a moment life was not a bad dream. It's been a nice day, we all went swimming. I love you, Daddy, he said that twice. Nothing got broken, no one got sunburned. I never freaked out, it was nice. David Harvard on the lead guitar. I worry often, I live in terror of what life might have in store. I've got this vision working at MapCo, making change when I'm 64. I'll be an old man, I'll have had a good time. I'll have, God willing, my boy and my girl, and then I'll die and go to God's house singing, take me from this world. It's been a nice day, we all went swimming, me and my sweetheart and our boy. Thank you. I recommend the ginger beer, by the way. It's excellent. Gosling's ginger beer. What is a Gosling? Pretend it's trivia night at the bar. Is it a lady goose or a guy goose? It's a baby goose? I almost named him Gosling. It was on the short list. It's just another shooting. It's just another shooting. There'll be another one next week. It's no big deal. It's just another shooting. It's just another shooting. There'll be another one next week. And another, and another, and another, and another. And you can pry my cold dead fingers off my gun. It's my right to lock and load and have my fun. It's just another shooting. It's just another shooting. There'll be another one next week. And another, and another, and another, and another. And if the teacher had been packing, she could have blown that dude away. If the teacher had been packing, it would have been just another day. And all the kids would come back to life like actors on a cop show on Channel 5. And if the secretary was packing, she would hide in a closet and cry. If everybody was packing, nobody would ever die. But hey, it's just another shooting. It's just another shooting. There'll be another one next week. And another, 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 and another. Thank you. We got a couple more, and then we're going to clear the stage for the man with the single coming out. What is the title of that single? Does anybody know? None of you know. It's a surprise. It's the prize. The single is the prize. That the title of it, or you mean you're giving them all away to people? It's the title. It's a great title. I love it. I also brought some merch in. It was Lisa's birthday Sunday, and it's my birthday this coming Wednesday, and the best birthday gift you can give is to take away one of my records or CDs or t-shirts. I've written a few books. I've got copies of them too. And if you buy something at the end of our set, I mean, not at the very end, let us take our guitars off and shit. But after that, if you want to buy something, you'll have treasures in heaven. How's that? Speaking to Todd Snyder, he's one that covered this song here. The song I wrote with a band called The Biscuits. We did one record on John Prine's Old Boy label in 1993. It's called Betty Was Black and Willie Was White. was white. Betty and Willie got it on one night. They climbed in a bottle of Tanqueray, fell in love that very day. They sat by the fire and they listened to jazz, had pretty little dreams like every couple had. Well, they had to be careful where they went out at night, 'cause Betty was black and Willie was white. Willie's old man put him out of the will, hired lawyers and Willie the bill. Do what you want, boy, anything's fine. Now on, you ain't no son of mine. And Betty's mama, she tried to understand, but her daddy just gave her the back of his hand, saying, "Out of the house, girl, don't you ever come back." You see, Willie was white and Betty was black. Next few years were difficult ones. They put up with sneers and social shuns. And one fine year they bore a son and named him Tad, and dreamed of a year a little less bad, where Tad could stand in a skin of brown, a valedictorian's cap and gown, and dream of a day when the future's bright. And to be proud to be black and be proud to be white. Dream of a day that's alright, that Betty was black and Willie was white. As mentioned on the guitar, David Harvard. He's got a great band called Friend or Foe. You should check them out. As mentioned earlier, my esteemed son there, Nathan Tucker Womack, on the drums. Dave Jakes on the bass. And up front with me, one of the best singers in the world, Lisa Oliver Gray. Give her your love.
Womack, everybody.
This is our final song of the evening, and I hope it's a blessing to you. I'm a horny Mormon, I'm a horny Mormon, I'm a horny Mormon riding on the bike. I'm a horny Mormon, I'm a horny Mormon riding on the bike. And I know what you like. White shirt, black tie, what I gotta make it right. Sister, you got the look, I'll give you more than just a look. I'm on a holy mission, on a holy mission, on a holy mission. And I call you Mary. Favorite position, my favorite position. No, you know, you know, you know, you know it's missionary. White shirt, black tie, what I gotta make it right. Sister, you got the look, I'll give you more than just a look. Wanna bump a wheelie, need to bump a wheelie. I know you need it too. Wear my holy underwear, wear my holy underwear. I wear it just for you. White shirt, black tie, what I gotta make it right. Sister, you got the look, I'll give you more than just a look. Don't call me no weird, and now we're in a habit here. I'm the one you wanna tackle when you see my tabernacle. Holy mission, on a holy mission, on a holy mission. You can call me Larry. Favorite position, favorite position.